Hey everybody, this is Punished Aqua once again, coming to you somewhat live from my house. It's not really live because it's not a YouTube live, but whatever. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about, how the media likes to paint homeowners who defend their homes and defend their property as somehow being criminally suspect people who who kind of deserve to be arrested for defending themselves. A good example today is it's kind of an older story, but it does serve as a good example. The story of Trevon Johnson, a 17-year-old who 17-year-old who was enrolled in a technical institute, who decided that he was going to rob one of his neighbors apparently because he needed money for clothes and things like that. And what's disgusting is the media's reaction to it, their coverage of it, and even more egregious is the family's response. So I'm going to play the video, let you guys decide for yourself, and then we'll break it down. So let's start with the video in question.
A homeowner fights back, shooting and killing a would-be burglar. Police say she shot and killed.
A homeowner fights back, shooting and killing a would-be burglar. Police say she shot and killed the teenage thief while he was climbing out of her window. CBS 4's Gabby Fleischman is live at the scene with the latest. Gabby.
Vanessa, neighbors tell me that this home has been burglarized in the past, which is why the homeowner set up these surveillance cameras. Detectives say the security system actually alerted the homeowner of the break-in last night. We did get a chance to speak with the sister and the cousin of the young man who was killed, and they say they don't understand why that homeowner had to take matters into her own hands instead of waiting for police.
I don't care if she have her gun license, her rights, or any of that. That is way beyond the law, way beyond.
Relatives of 17-year-old Trevon Johnson are angry. The teenager was shot and killed last night by a homeowner who police say was protecting her property.
He was not supposed to die like this. He had a future ahead of him. Trevon had goals. He was a very funny guy. He was very big on education. He loved going to school. He loved learning.
Last night, Miami-Dade police say the D.A. Dorsey Technical College student burglarized a home south of 79th Street near I-95, just blocks away from where he lives. Detectives say the 54-year-old homeowner was alerted of the break-in by her security system. With officers already on their way, she rushed home to check things out, and police say she was armed.
She observed a subject exiting the home through the rear.
According to detectives, there was a confrontation and one shot was fired. Johnson was pronounced dead at the hospital.
Hey, what's wrong with her? She did not have to shoot him. There's no reason that she should have waited until after he walked out the yard to try to shoot him. She called the police already, then why would she shoot him?
Relatives say they don't believe Johnson stole anything from the home, but detectives would not confirm that.
You have to understand, you have to look at it from every child's point of view that was raised in the hood. How he gonna get his money to have clothes to go to school?
While the investigation continues into whether the shooting was justified or not, detectives want to remind the public that, if possible, it's best not to take these types of situations into your own hands.
If there's any type of situation that happens or they believe there's a burglary at their home or any type of confrontation, dial 911. Have the police go out and make that confrontation. That's what we're here for.
And police say the homeowner is cooperating. She was taken in for questioning last night, but so far no charges have been filed against her. We're told that the state attorney's office is still reviewing the case. Live from Northwest Miami-Dade, Gabby Fleischman, CBS 4 News.
All right, let's break this down. First off, at the end there, she was taken in for questioning, but so far no charges have been filed. Well, to any sane person, why would charges be filed? She was defending her home. The intruder either realizing that he was on camera or deciding that there was nothing of value for him to take, or having taken the things that he wanted of value. We're not sure. It's not actually revealed. Just the family believes that he didn't take anything, the family. Why in any sane country or any sane part of the world, if a burglar confronts you and there's a confrontation and you shoot said burglar, would you be criminally charged? And the Miami-Dade prosecutor attorney is still looking into this case. Well, yeah, they're going to, But why make it seem like, charges may still be applied to this homeowner who defended herself? And as for the family, I mean, let's just try to go back to what she said. Like, this is beyond egregious. Listen.
Had to shoot him. It's no reason that she should have waited until after he walked out the yard to try to shoot him. She called the police already, then why would she shoot him?
Relatives say they don't believe Johnson stole anything from the home, but detectives would not confirm that.
You have to understand, you have to look at it from every child's point of view that was raised in the hood. How he gonna get his money to have clothes to go to school?
While the investigation continues.
How's he gonna get his money to buy clothes to go to school? Well, I mean, most of us would get a job. We would get a job. Whether we're from the hood, whether we're from a poor neighborhood, whether we're from a wealthy neighborhood. Most of us would be, gee, I need money for clothes. My parents can't or won't provide them for me. It's time to get, it's time to get a job. And why, if he needs money for clothes, why aren't his parents providing it? I'm sure they can scrounge together $50 to get him some clothes. He doesn't have to have the nicest clothes. He doesn't have to have the best clothes. He's going to college. He's going there not to show off. He's going or to look good or to look fresh or whatever the fucking whatever the current fucking terminology is. He's going to school supposedly because he loves learning. Well, why didn't he at any point learn that stealing is wrong? It's invariably wrong. It is never okay to steal from someone else. Especially someone, if you're growing up in the hood and they live a few blocks away on I-95, chances are they're just as poor, if not poorer, than you. So why the fuck are you stealing from them? And it's like, this is a woman who's been robbed before. Chances are she was robbed before by Trevon Johnson. Because, criminals always return to the scene of the crime. If you know you can rob somebody once, you're probably going to try to rob them again if your mentality is theft is okay. Stealing from people is okay. And I don't care what they tell you in the hood. You rob somebody, there is a good chance the person will shoot you. You're violating their rights. You're making them feel terrible. You're making them feel afraid in their own home. If she's gone to the trouble of getting security cameras, you should expect that you're going to get shot. And I'm sorry. I don't feel for the family. I don't feel for the kid. I don't feel for this fucking piece of shit. And at the beginning, this is way beyond the law. No, it's not. It's entirely within the law. What's beyond the law is stealing. What's beyond the law is theft. That's what's fucking egregious. And this is what we're up against. And I'm sorry not to play that game, but Fleischman reporting. Fleischman telling you how the homeowner should be facing charges. She doesn't say it, she implies it. She should be facing charges. It's just, every single time. And that's it. We're going to wrap up this video with this. It's a short little video, a short little discussion. But, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your opinion of the shooting of Trevon Johnson. Was it justified? Are you justified in shooting a burglar who's leaving your house and confronts you? Especially if you're a 54-year-old woman. Are you within your rights? I think you are. Maybe you think differently. Let me know. This is Punished Aqua signing off. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter at PunishedAqua1. And, peace.